Never, ever made it to a Western Conference Finals, but today, the Clippers, Beverly, George, Leonard, Morris Sr., and Zubac. Meanwhile, for dead time here today. Your point, Mark Jackson, is like putting negative vibes out there, right?
Yeah, that's mean.
They'll unpack every time.
Yeah.
Give me a chance to coach. I want to tell my team we're not packing.
Big man he's ever seen. Here he is facing down Zubac. Little mid-range jumper is pure. George tried to get back to him. Here's Murray all alone from downtown. Got it.
Then they came to half double team. Millsap with a secondary drive. And Zubac.
Ball. Drives it on Millsap. A whistle and a foul going to go against the Western Conference semifinals. And head coach Michael Malone admitted that, yeah, Jokic. They try to corral Murray. Gets right around Zubac.
Off a split action. Screen set by Millsap and a dribble handoff by Jokic.
And defensively.
These early afternoon games are so...
Figured it was going to go Denver's way a little bit. Here's Leonard for three. Got it. Take his pregame shots and working on that three-ball shot as Paul George comes
through three. And he's made timely shots for them also.
Paul George, same spot, same result. And Kawhi Leonard with a little bit of room service here.
Look at the wingspan in the passing lane. Comes up with the steal. The defense by Leonard. Clippers up 5.
I gave the ball up to the better players.
Strategy. Jokic. Clippers 13-2 run right now. Jokic snaps that.
Good double team by Zubac with high active hands, not allowing to pass out the Joker.
In rhythm here on the Disney property. Singing Serbian songs, and tell you what, the big guy point line into traffic. Zubac keeping it alive. McGreen with the Kawhi bullying his way to the bucket for the layup.
Size, great strength, and great patience.
Jokic from the free throw line knocks it in.
Off a pin down, and he shoots it with great rhythm, footwork, balance.
6 from the field, he's got 10.
They just ran a catch and shoot play for a center as Lou Williams.
Inside, Porter Jr. with the easy slam.
When you make your statements after a game, I think you should go back as Harold. What he meant by it, he wants the ball.
Well, he's got it right now.
You can't remix it.
Hey, and there it is. He made Kawhi. Inside Green. Through the contact of Jokic.
Played through the game.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Mark,
Right.
back to you.
Great ball movement. JaMychal Green, man, he has been the lead up to double digits. Monte Morris on the baseline.
They've got Lou Williams and their bench rolling to start.
Good sign and a good help on Murray. Patrick Beverly played 6 minutes in that first quarter. Here's Murray. Murray got into a good groove offensively early in Canada. About an hour and a half west of Toronto.
Voted.
Jeff, I voted for PJ Tucker. Mark, he never seems to make it. Am I missing something?
I'm in agreement with
Masters, you could come up with more.
Lead is 9. Porter Jr. not shy for the Nuggets.
and Murray makes the play, and you see Porter Jr. stepping in with confidence, knocking.
Now gets back on half-court defensive chores. Monte Morris inside, gets it to full. Quickly up court to Morris Sr. Good ball fake. Great look inside, and Harold gets it to inside now. Grant, and he'll go back to the free throw line. And a pleading Patrick Beverly. His first half of play, the Denver Nuggets trying to extend this to a game 7. Jokic work against Harold. Spins on him, got it to fall. Back out to Jokic. 2 on the shot clock. Hoists an off-balance jumper. Oh!
In the post, drifting back to the perimeter, making this.
Staying aggressive. You miss some shots. Continue to compete.
Nice feed by Paul George. Zubac took it from him. Took his cornbread. Wow. George and 1. Look at it. Boy, how many times have we seen that? And then the pass, which helped give Denver momentum in the previous game. Leonard inside with the offensive putback. Reached in and got the knockaway. Leonard at the other end. called a technical foul on Michael Malone. As it looks like, Zubac's going to go against Michael Malone, the head coach of the Nuggets.
That's a bad job of stopping the
Crossing the line literally. First circumstances, facing elimination 4 times already.
Simultaneous.
Leonard into Patrick Beverly. Off the bounce, scores it.
turns down the shot and attacks the paint area. The Clippers have done a very good job. When this ball game was a 2.
Craig and Jamal Murray with Harris. Great step through by Jamal Murray. Game 6. Clippers looking to get to the conference finals for the first time in. Lou Will still trying to do Lou Will things in this series. And that might get him started. Who landed on Jamal Murray, who's still down at the other end, writhing in pain. George drills the. That's Tuesday night on ESPN, the Eastern Conference Final.
Well, just being in great shape. I mean, it's not a punishment as Jokic with a beautiful pass.
In the middle of it all. Slips the screen, a 6-0 Nuggets run. He saw him walking through the neighborhood, said he looked, quote-unquote, suspicious. Malone has spoken with McClain. Under 8.5 to go. The Nuggets trying to extend this to a Game 7. Jokic forces one up. Murray working against Harrell. Nice crossover in traffic without a field goal. And the Nuggets looking to make their move. Their leading man, Jamal Murray.
Concerned about his health. Everything seems all right. He's got it going offensively and putting his team.
Tied on a 3. Jokic. Harris inside. Great look. Since it was 8-7. Clippers have missed their last 10 until Lou Williams was guarding Jokic and forced the miss. They got the 3-on-1. George up top. Green with the layup. Job by Zubac. Gets back to Jokic. Inside. And a slam.
That's only 2 points this quarter. He had some good looks.
Great move by Murray. Takes it in. And
Murray. This is good defense and gets to his spot, and you think he's going to lay it in. Elevate.
Comfortable here because you've been here before. So what is it going to take to force a Game 7?
Oh, it's going to
take the lead right here. Torrey Craig wide open for the lead. Got it! Comfortable in these situations. Built for this. Since 8-7, and that's how they did it. Williams into the paint, and his floater rattles home. Murray inside, tough pass, never made it. Shot clock at 3. Morris in traffic, got it!
And that all came off of a deflection, that scramble situation.
Quickly up court. Kawhi open for 3, nails it. Little pistol action. Harris back to Jokic for 3 out of the timeout.
Well, Gary Harris coming off the pick and roll. Jokic has shot the Farrell. Green just missed a wide open shot.
In rhythm again. Jokic splash down. Paul George gets
player, and then Gary Harris rotating off Paul George.
With the double team, cross-court Harris, Porter Jr. sidestep 3, delivered, got it!
I'm giving up a wide open shot from Michael Porter Jr., who has proven he's not afraid of the bright. I've got to make sure I get the basketball.
Murray gets it back. He just did that, Mark, and he makes. Torrey Craig, extra pass. Gary Harris from the corner. Finally,
George, and more skilled.
George switches on to Jokic. Fadeaway jumper, good.
Used to frustrate me in the park. That guy with his hat on and a cigarette. I'm still mad at him.
Back out to Lou Williams. 5 on the clock. Over Jokic and scores it.
Doing me a favor by taking that.
Jamal Murray all the way to the bucket in the layup.
The pick and roll.
What a pass by Murray. They move it around. Jokic, high arcing 3. Butter. A timeout. The tsunami is just flooded.
Balance and a good play by Torrey Craig and a beautiful touch pass by Gary Harris. And again, Jokic, who
anything can happen in a Game 7, which is a dangerous place to be.
Gary Harris, why not? Yes! This is a stunning rip.
I mean, really, this is a good, sound basketball.
Paul George back the other way, running out of time, 48 seconds to go. Whistle, foul.
to pick others up and pick yourself up when it's not going.
That Denver is resilient and unremitting. Smile. They did it against Utah. They were down 3-1. Now they'll try to do it again. Sure doesn't look like it. Jamal Murray finishing with 21. A Jokic-looking group of Clippers led by Kawhi Leonard going back to the locker room.